What is the biggest challenge you have faced in your career, and how did you overcome it, and what did you learn from it?
Man, that's a long question. Let me break it out into multiple things. And please feel free to let me know if I didn't answer the full question.
Yeah.
I believe the biggest challenge was to really try to figure out, what do I wanted to do? Originally, I'm from India, and as all Indians, and in general Asians, you want to be a doctor or you want to be an engineer, and or sometimes maybe a lawyer, but that's it. So I started as an engineer many years back, and then went into computer science research at Brown, and then went to work at Intel Research and IBM Research. And then was the inflection point: should I continue as an engineer, as a scientist, or do I want to do something much more? And that was the most challenging part of my career, to really have the courage to go from engineering, where I've spent decades of my education and experience, to something totally new, which is the business side, to be on the business side. And that's what I actually did. I did move to the business side, and to some extent, that was also because I took some classes at High School of Business when I was working at Intel Research, also some classes at Harvard Business School when I was studying at Brown University back in New England. But that was my biggest challenge. And I think the way to overcome was to make my own mind that this is what I want to do, and do whatever it takes to do it, as opposed to listening to a lot of people. And that's what really happened in the beginning. That's why it took me a lot of time to figure out what I wanted to do. There's a limit till what you want to listen, but you have to make up your own mind and your own decision and just do it.
Got you. So did you find your passion, or what do you want to do in the beginning, or do you have to learn by the progress of your career?
The short answer, and that's what I will say everyone should be doing, is do what you think is fun. Don't listen too much to logic. Don't listen too much to mentors or your parents. I would say listen to them, but ultimately do whatever you think you will have most fun doing. Because if you are doing something that's fun, it doesn't remain as work. Yes, you are not the most expert person. You may not have a lot of experience. So you may be wrong, but that's okay. You can always make and change your course.
Awesome. All right. Thanks for sharing, Aditya.